It is disgusting out. Holy moly. This is no bueno. My phone's also gonna die. Guys, when I say that it is pouring out, I mean it is pouring. When we leave our house, I'll show you guys. It is disgusting. Also, yes, I wear glasses from time to time. My eyes have been getting drastically worse. You guys basically see the distance from my couch to my television. And when I'm looking at YouTube titles of videos on YouTube, I cannot read the title. That's how bad it's gotten. So I definitely have to get my eyes checked again. For those of you who are unaware, when you are pregnant, your eyes get worse. And then sometimes they really don't go back to the way that they once were. And for me, not only do my eyes get bad and never go back, but I also gain half a shoe size. It used to be a 6.5. Then I was a 7 after Cooper's pregnancy. Now I'm a 7.5 after Willa's. So my feet just get bigger and my eyes get worse. Yep, pregnancy.
Good.
Yeah, let me see. Mama needs her cellular device. Okay.
Good.
Yep. So we are heading to Target today. I feel like all we do during the winter is go walk around stores, or at least that's what it seems like we do in our videos. We really don't. We actually probably go to a store like maybe like an actual store, like that other than Stop and Shop to go grocery shopping. I would say like 1 to 2 times a week, right?
Yeah.
Like we really don't.
We always have the camera.
We just always are vlogging. Yeah, we're always vlogging when we're out and about. Cooper needs diapers, so we're gonna go grab those. We love Up and Up diapers. I wish I knew about them when Cooper was little, because I would have saved a lot of money and a lot of time stressing over coupon deals. It's just raining. It's so disgusting outside. So like we decided that during the winter we were going to get outside more, even though it was cold. Like, but it's pouring out. Let me show you guys. It is raining. Raining. It's not fun.
Nope, not at all.
Whoa, I like that. How much is it?
15, I think.
That's awesome.
Sale.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's toys? You gonna go see the toys?
It's toys.
I like that a lot.
It's a large.
Really? It's nice.
Yeah, it says 15.
Let's see.
I think my app should be loaded up soon.
Yeah, 15 bucks.
Oh, it's
Yeah, let's see.
nice.
Shorts too. These shorts.
Oh, you found them?
My size now.
Okay, that works. I didn't find anything that I liked, so do work, babe. We got our diapers, right, Wills? Diapers. Diapers. Diapy. We just shopping. Hi. Hello. So Dan and I were just talking about, very like in the beginning of this conversation, about having a lot of children, having them close together, and like the pros and cons of each. And I was like, you know what? This is something that like all parents should hear, because we will actually tell you the real truth about what it's like having 2 under 2, and if it's really worth it. So the short answer is yes, but the long answer I feel like is maybe, right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's going to be pros and cons.
Yeah.
You just have to figure out which one you're better with.
Right. So the pros, let's start with the cons first, because I'm sure everyone wants to know like what the cons are. How you feel about let me start here. How you feel about not having enough love for your other child, like your second child, is complete bogus. Like, you will 150% have enough love for that child, right? Do you agree? Like, it's no questions asked. You will be obsessed with that kid just like you're obsessed with your first. You do not have to worry. You will love them. You do not have to worry about not having enough love. Time, however, is an entirely different scenario.
Yeah, time shifts.
Time shifts a lot. And if you're worried that you're not going to be able to give your first baby as much time as you once were able to give them, you're not going to be able to give your baby as much time as you once were able to give them. And it broke my heart. And it was definitely an adjustment period. I had a hard time adjusting because I went from giving all of my love and attention to Cooper just 24/7 to then having to really, really care for Willa. And at first I actually was not holding Willa as much, or not like loving on her or bonding with her as much as I should have been. So I was actually not neglecting Cooper. If I was neglecting anyone, I was more so neglecting Willa, I would say, because she was so easy to just kind of feed, change her diaper, and hand her off to somebody else so that I could like spend time with Cooper. That I had to actually shift like about 4 weeks in, I would say, when I realized that I just wasn't holding this poor baby, and I wasn't like, I had realized that I wasn't holding her as much as other people were holding her, and I'm like, this is my child, like, what's going on? So then I shifted, but then I shifted too much, and I was constantly holding Willa, constantly being with Willa, and Cooper definitely felt it, and I felt so bad.
He was with me constantly.
Obsessed with Dan. He was obsessed with Dan.
Yeah, he would fall and like hurt his face and then like come running to me. He would run right past you.
Right past
You'd be like,
me.
oh, come here. And he'd be like, no. And then he'd run right to me, run into my arms.
Which is really heartbreaking. You guys know, as a mom, like, your baby gets hurt and you're like, oh, you just want to hug them and love them and make them feel better, and they don't even want you to hug them. Which is what every mom fears when she's pregnant and having a second baby.
Yeah.
But having said that, not trying to scare you at all, here's the real positive. Now, and I would say probably like, what, 3 to 4 months in?
For a while now.
Of like shift. Of like, having Willa and like kind of shifting and learning what roles need to happen and stuff. Cooper is loved just the way he used to be. Like, he is perfectly fine. He has adjusted. And he honestly, like, no matter when you have a baby, no matter when, if you're gonna have just one kid, then that's fine. If you're gonna eventually have a kid, it doesn't matter when they're 2 or when they're 16, it doesn't matter. You're going to not give them as much time, because you have this other baby and this other child that you have to take care of. So you always are going to be faced with this dilemma. I personally think it's better to do it when they're younger and they're more adaptable. What I wanted to say positive is that it goes back to normal. It goes back to normal. Like, everything is fine. Like, Cooper and I, we really, it's like quality over quantity now. Like, we really have such a great time together. Willa's in a routine, and that gives me the ability to really like spend time with Cooper when she's down for a nap and stuff like that. And Willa's old enough now where I can sit her on the floor, I can lay her on the floor, and then I can play with Cooper, and like Cooper can come and play with Willa. And I would have to say the absolute best outcome of this whole thing is how obsessed Cooper is with Willa. Cooper loves his sister, loves her, and they are forever going to have this bond, and they're forever going to be close in age and be able to really understand what each other's going through. And like all aspects of life, they love each other. Yeah, like he just, every single morning he wakes up and he looks for Willa. He wants to come and say hello to Willa.
Adorable.
Yeah. He calls her Chickadee. He goes, hey Chickadee. Hi Chickadee. Oh, he just loves her. He looks for her in the car. He wakes up, if he falls asleep in the car by accident, and then he wakes up, he looks for Willa to make sure that she's over there next to him. It's so cute. He loves her. These are the things that Dan and I talk about on the car rides places. We just wanted to involve you in this conversation for those of you who are in our circumstance or who are about to be like in our circumstance. We're having 2 babies close in age and stuff. Like, it will all be okay and you will not regret it. You might have like moments in that early stages where you're like, oh no, what did I do? Like, is this gonna work out? But it's an adjustment period and you just have to adjust. Just keep trying to do your best, and that's all you can do.
Yeah.
But you won't regret it. Hi. What are you doing? You little ham. That's the remote. Willa May. Excuse me. What was that? That's disgusting. That's so yucky. Oh gosh. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Do you want a toy? Have this toy instead. Thank you. Silly goose. Is that better than the remote?